Wow.
This would be
probably the worst episode
we've ever done. No, that's fine. This has only been like 2 minutes. No, I mean, really, this weird part. We had a bunch of other fun shit we were saying. We're also like almost at the end. It doesn't matter.
Who gives a fuck?
That's fine. You know, be a fun character to do on the show. One of those like Indian babies that was born with like an arm coming out of its head. Please help me. Please,
it's a completely visual bit. You're just doing an Indian voice and you're holding your hand up to your head.
You have to walk this door sideways.
That's what I love when like Indian guys come here and then they get some bullshit job like driving for Uber or working in a bodega or whatever. And they're like, in my country, I was a doctor.
I was
like,
a theoretical physicist.
A doctor here, because I mean, whenever fucked up medical shit happens, it happens in India, and they're like, yeah, this kid was born with 9 dicks on its face.
Right.
We removed all of them, and the baby's fine now. And it's like, yeah, well, sorry, but you didn't go to, I don't know, Harvard Medical or whatever the fuck you have to do here.
Also, I mean, come on, there's no Indians that are doctors here anyway. You know what I mean?
Are there?
Cool.
They're
So
all.
if you crash this Uber,
I don't know. I've been to a
me up.
doctor. Last doctor I went to was a Chinese guy that just had a bucket of Magnum condoms in his office. Dr. Louis.
Oh yeah,
In an old office, a bunch of old ass ancient Chinese people sitting around holding their piss in cups.
My doctor's
like,
a
keep
Ukrainian
these
guy.
folks away from the Coca-Cola, if you don't mind.
They like
we got
to
some
joke.
jokesters in here.
Damn, what a classic.
Yeah.
Is it a waiting room or a
Why
green
did that
room?
start? Where did that meet
I don't know.
Chinese?
GIs, the beauty of the American military to produce
That's right.
racism in World War II that has since been unparalleled. Imagine how great it must have been. It's like 1946. You just got back from the war. Every gal wants to suck your dick, and you just get a job at Warner Brothers teaching kids about the N-word.
A simpler
And that was the
time.
life you could live.
I was going through when
like
my
a proud
grandfather
living.
died. He was an officer in Italy after the war, like stationed for I think like 9 months after the war, and women were just throwing themselves at him because like they just wanted to leave. The country was like
Yeah.
smithereens.
And they were like, tell us about Auschwitz. What was it like in there?
No, he was in the British Army. He wasn't a survivor.
I know, I was joking.
But
I was doing a joke, Adam.
Calm down, Adam.
Fucking uptight. We know it's fucking Yom
just
Kippur.
as an
Relax,
aside,
dude.
my entire life had said that my other grandfather on the other side was a survivor. And then one time I was like, yeah, he left like right before it all started. And my friend was like, well, he's not a survivor then.
Yeah.
You can't just say,
Yeah,
you
he's
can't just
not.
say that anyone that didn't do it is a survivor. That
Yeah,
meant
they're right.
Technically,
Nah, he
everyone
ain't-
that didn't.
Yeah,
He ain't
and by
real.
that metric, I'm a breast cancer survivor.
You are technically.
Excuse me, bitch, but I survived breast cancer, so I'm allowed to participate in rape culture.
Yeah. So I just that.
Who isn't a feminist? I'm a breast cancer survivor, so you may want to think twice.
I'm a breast cancer never haver.
Yeah, guess who never even had breast cancer?
Anyway, so you were lying. He's not a survivor.
Yeah, I felt bad about that.
And the other one is
Oh
now-
yeah, no. So he had all these pictures. He kept all these pictures. Of these
He just
Italian
ran
women.
through these Italian whores.
Yeah, they were just like throwing themselves at him, and like you read the notes on the back. So like, I guess that's what they used to be like a flirt move in the 40s was you give
Yeah.
a snapshot of yourself,
Right.
and then you write a note. And there was one that I was reading on the back of the photograph that was like,
Hey, I want to suck your dick.
no, it was like Barney when when you took me out. Like she was basically talking about my grandfather taking her from behind under a bridge in Italy. It's like my body aches for you, Barney. Like when you
So
took
your
me from
grandfa-
behind under the
It was a took me from behind
getting
on the
fucked.
Janet Colo Hill overlooking room, drinking
Yeah.
cheap Lambrusco wine. Love
So
that
I guess my
memory.
grandfather
That's
just
a
like
Sam Hyde reference, folks. Sam, who declined to come on the podcast, will not be joining us ever.
That's right.
Continue.
well, that's it.
Sorry.
So he fucked a bunch of Italian whores.
Yeah, but like these were like sexually incredibly explicit. I don't know why I brought this up.
No,
Yeah,
I
mean,
love
people
that.
fucked back then.
People fucked back then.
Can you take a picture and show it to me one time?
Of these women?
No, of the note. I want to read it.
Okay, yeah.
Damn, dude, I wish I could fuck that way. just fuck random Italian
What,
bitches.
like a veteran did back
Yeah,
then?
dude,
Man, I feel bad for
It's like a 5'5" South African.
yeah, I
man.
feel bad for
what?
veterans now. They like come home
Just
from
crushing
Iraq
it.
and they just have to get married to a fat woman. And
Yeah.
they all do that, man.
Yeah,
like every
I know.
fucking
Yeah.
guy I know
They-
that was
Just
like,
go to like
Yeah, it's
Michael's
not
on
like
the
there's any
weekend.
veteran. They get
sexy-
married immediately to
Yeah.
5, and then they have like 10 million kids.
Yeah, and then someone accidentally steps on bubble wrap at their work, and
Yeah,
they,
yeah.
and they
lose it.
stab
Somebody
the
makes
janitor.
They like just snap necks. They like snap like 12
Well, my
necks.
wife left me, so now I make stolen valor videos at the mall. Confront retarded kids.
Stolen valor.
Fuck up and wear Call of Duty hats.
Fuck, we were just watching one that was awesome. Some guy kept
They're
saying,
all awesome.
Yeah.
There's not a single bad
but the one where the kid said he was drafted when he was 16.
and the guy's like, when was that? And he was like, 2014. Yeah, he was lying. That kid's great because he's like lying. He's like, yeah, I was in the army. They tried to make me shoot, but I couldn't do it.
No, they tried to make me a sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter. Well, they tried everything. He was like, he's lying about being in the military, but then he makes himself out to be like a really shitty.
Yeah,
He's like downplaying it.
Yeah,
He's a liar, but he's also very humble.
that's weird. It's bizarre. I think he was just retelling the plot of a movie he saw. Is
Yeah.
what it sounded like.
Well, it's so funny when they confront people like that, where it's like they're not stealing valor. This is clearly like a person with like a mental disorder.
Yeah, no one believes him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they lie like children do. I remember my cousin one time when we were kids who used to lie all the time. But like a lot of kids lie.
Yeah.
Right.
And my cousin just, he would lie like that. Like I remember him talking to me one time when we were both in like second grade, and he's like, yeah, me and my friends were at the beach and we found a whale that was on the beach, and so me and my friends, we all carried it back to my house. And it's like, you don't live anywhere near the beach.
That's number one.
The closest beach is 300 miles from your house.
Dragging a whale through the street.
Yeah. I really don't understand how a bunch of 7-year-olds.
Yeah. Also,
They're full
whales are so big.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, where's
Yeah,
the
it's
whale
like-
now? And he's like, it's above my fireplace. I'm like, the physics of that don't make any sense. How big do you think a fucking whale is?
Above my fireplace.
It's a fucking 7.5 foot whale now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Kids that have PTSD lie a lot more.
Oh,
When I was-
really?
when I was teaching, a lot of kids would just all out lie about, like, say that they
Yeah,
would
Ian
skateboard.
goes around lying about being a teacher.
Ian was raped as a
What are you
child.
teaching with PTSD, like Syrian refugee kids.
No, man, like
Just kid that got
kids that
slapped
were like
around.
abused when they were younger, and
Oh, really?
Hell yeah. Shout out to being abused. This
Hell yeah.
podcast is sponsored by Stephen Collins, the actor who played the pastor.
In seventh heaven.
Yeah,
Raped a bunch
Yeah,
of children.
How dare you smoke pot in this house? And cut. I'm going to be in my trailer for about 20 minutes. If there's a pair of Oshkoshes on the door handle, don't come a knocking.